today. This is fresh. The Batman, the Robert Pattinson Batman sequel, Batman 2 or The Batman 2, which was supposed to come out next October 2025, has been pushed to October 2026. And people are pissed because they thought this movie next year there was like the two DC tangents they were going to have. They're going to have Superman and they were going to have this Matt Reeves Batman, which again, they are two separate universes. They would not connect at all, which is confusing for the general audiences, I'm sure. But they pushed this movie, and it's because of the writer's strike, apparently. Matt Reeves, who was writing and directing it, he just started writing it when the writer's strike happened, and then he had to wait to get it going. He has gone on the different social media sites and said that he is generally a slow writer. So I guess they can't get this movie out in time, I don't think, and they don't want to rush it. So I think it's a good thing. I'd rather than push it and make a good movie. But I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bummed because I really like The Batman, and I wanted to see the second one pretty bad. So what do you guys think?
I mean, I'm not in love with the character they picked for the villain.
They haven't announced anything. They have not officially announced anything for
because I had heard there was Hush.
Hush?
Yeah.
Hush.
Yeah. I had heard
what's going on with your voice, John? You losing it right now?
A little bit. I'm sorry. Sorry, but I heard it was Hush, right? And I'm not in love with the villain character, but I think it's great, right? I thought going a different route with it would have been better, right? But if they haven't actually announced anything, I don't care that's coming out later. That's fine, right? I'd rather just have a quality movie than a fast movie and a shit movie.
Yeah.
So.
I agree. Duggan, how do you feel about this movie getting pushed a year? Are you bummed?
Yeah, I'm a little bummed that it's going to not come out this year. I really hope that it would come out next year.
No, I'm kind of pissed, honestly, because I really wanted to see this one, especially with how good the first one was. But it kind of makes sense in the long run. That way people don't really get super confused, because I'm still confused. I know it's two separate things, but my brain wouldn't really compute it because I'd see one thing and then immediately see another thing and be, what the fuck? So at least it's broken up where you won't get diluted with that type of shit. So,
right, yeah, because they, I think what it came down to too is I read somewhere today that what it like the preferred soundstage that they would have used for some of this movie. Due to the writer's strike, all these sound stages are booked out for like months now, right? Because all these projects got pushed. So they can't even get into where they could probably start if they got the script done. I guess the shooting schedule has to be pretty tight because otherwise you're just fucking pissing money away. So,
well, I imagine this movie picks up right where the last movie left off, right? Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 4 years.
They have so
many
ways to go from that movie too, because they showed a couple of different villains.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know who they. I know Matt Reeves had said that he liked the idea of Mr. Freeze, like a real take on Mr. Freeze, like not like freezing people with a gun, but like a serial killer who like keeps people in like an ice truck. Like that's pretty cool.
Awesome.
But
an ice cream truck he drives around and just keeps people in it. That'd be sick.
Like a better Bane, like a more realistic Bane. I think a more realistic Bane would be fantastic.
I like the idea of they kind of used him in the Nolan trilogy, but I like the idea of like a really psychotic Scarecrow. Because you can do a realistic Batman where somebody who's hitting somebody with fucking neurotoxins and shit, making them all fucked up, like
he's hitting them with fentanyl, and they're all just like,
they're tweaking out. Yeah, man, that'd be a good one. But I guess I need to know why he was doing that. It's just walking up to strangers and hitting them in the face.
What would be actually really good too is the take on the old Batman and Robin with what's his face Clooney is you have a female serial killer, Poison Ivy, and she fucking kills people with a kissing lipstick.
A fucking eco-terrorist, dude. Those are like real.
Yeah,
you could see that. Gotham. Gotham's like an industrial like wasteland. So it's like
Exactly.
exactly the kind of place you'd want to
That
fucking
would be
like blow up.
fantastic.
Yes.
So
That'd be
there you go,
fantastic.
Matt Reeves. Matt Reeves, let us know if you need help writing that
Hey.
script, maybe.
We are here.
But, yeah, so the Batman's coming out in 2026 now. I'm bummed that it got pushed, but like I said, I'm excited for this movie no matter what. So, hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you like what you saw here, make sure you're subscribed. We're trying to grow this channel, and every single subscription helps. You know what else helps? Clicking that like button. Click that notification bell. That way, every single time that we drop a new bit of content, you get notified about it. If you like these conversations and you want to see the full unedited versions of them, make sure you go over and check out the Random Things podcast. We go live every Thursday night, and it gets crazy. We'll probably get canceled before we get too big.